morning.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday, Jayhawks. My name is Staley Sears.
And I'm Noah Byer.
All right, so last night was your last night in the dorms. Describe sleeping and living in the dorms in 3 words.
Really creaky beds.
Okay.
Okay, so we had 4 different places that we've eaten at. We've eaten here at Stauffer Flint. We've eaten at the Student Union. Mm-hmm. We've eaten at the food court by the basketball stadium. Mm-hmm. And then we've eaten at Mrs. E's. So I want you to rank them 1 to 4.
1 to 4?
1 being the best.
1 being the best. I'm going to have to go with the Student Union because that's Chick-fil-A, and I love Chick-fil-A. I had it there twice. It was good. So Chick-fil-A is definitely my top. And I also like the food that they brought here, like the sandwiches that we had yesterday for lunch. Those were really good. I had the Italian one. And then probably Mrs. E's. I love the pancakes. They were really good for breakfast. And then probably the other food court by the basketball court. All right, so after breakfast in the morning, what class did you go to?
I went to the reporting with video and multimedia, where we learned a bunch of different stuff between editing and how to make videos, and got to do some other fun stuff in there.
All right, so the other class options that you could have taken were yearbook design and copy,
yearbook theme and planning,
photo awesomeness,
leading a news team,
designing amazing stuff, and writing and editing.
And we took a deep look into some of the classes.
This week, editors and leaders for the 23-24 school year.
Well, do you see how it says New York Times at the top? So that's part of it.
These are the students that are ready to be the voice, the leaders, the editors of their publication. My class is some of the best student journalists in the state, nationally, state, local award-winning journalists. I have a room full of all-star students, and they're just ready to take the reins and learn how to be better leaders for next school year. Yeah, so this week we are taking a look at what are the strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats to grow their own publications and student media programs. We talk about advisors, principals, their community, variables that make their job difficult. We talk about how to be a better leader and an editor and an approachable student editor when you're the same age as the peers in your room and you're trying to lead. That can be an intimidating situation, so we're giving skills and strategies on how to do a better job. And what I've been telling the students this week, we're trying to make you the 1B in the classroom when the teacher's the 1A, their right-hand man, and someone they can count on.
Love it. Good job. Good job, good job.
I'm so glad you know that.
Man.
I don't know if you heard that if Melanie just
popped
up in my head. I was like, oh my god. We said we wanted to do that. Yeah. We wanted to do it, so why not do it?
I teach the photo students. So photo awesomeness, I think is what they call it. It's probably 2/3 shooting, editing their photos, in critiquing along with that, and then about 1/3 actually sitting down learning. They have to provide the will and the want to utilize that material and to put it to good use. They have to want to learn something new. But hopefully we can magically all put all that together while we're here, and the students will leave here as better journalists, particularly better photojournalists.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Keely, here today to give you a brief insight into the yearbook theme and planning class. We interviewed Grayson Hanley from Blue Valley Northwest, who had some amazing things to say.
The teachers are very helpful and very great, and I've enjoyed learning from them.
Like that's the same with that? Oh.
This and this and this. We're going to ideally come up with something different and new. But we worked first coming up with a verbal and visual, ideally is what we're working on at the moment. They've given us lots of presentations over things to look at, which is good. Lots of yearbooks to look through for ideas. And then, so for now, it's really working on that visual and the verbal for the cover. Like actually immersed and involved in it. So yeah, I've definitely learned a lot.
Next up, we have the Designing Amazing Stuff class. Topeka High's Mia Rios learned about how to design a newspaper page around the story.
Right now we are creating designs, page designs, that are more unique than what we've been working with. Not so plain, more advanced, and trying to learn how to design them. It's not all about design. We've learned about how to use colors, how to edit photos so that it's not the whole picture but down to what it needs to be. So I think it's going to be very useful for next year, knowing how to really design pages and make things look professional. I think that this class is very useful, especially for me becoming editor. Not knowing how to design is a big thing, so learning how to design properly, how to make things look professional is very useful, and I'm glad that I'm taking this class.
Whoops! In our multimedia class, we also learned about how to overcome technical difficulties. What Bridget was trying to tell you was that she covered the writing and editing class where Blue Valley Northwest's Jenny Jathesh told us about some interesting guest speakers.
So in the writing and editing class, I think I've been able to really diversify the different kinds of writing styles I've seen. Prior to this, I hadn't really heard anything about investigative writing or breaking news.
For 9 months out of the year, the students only hear me talking. It's important that they get ideas from other people other than just me, otherwise we never grow as a publication. So I think it's vital that the students come up here, learn new techniques, new tools, and then implement those so that we're consistently growing.
And with like the different guest speakers that Barb brought in for us to talk to and ask questions with, such as Kyler, he used to be the EIC for his school newspaper, and one thing that I noticed he focused a lot on was breaking news. And I feel like at Northwest we haven't really had many breaking news things, so I wanted to see how we could try to incorporate that into our newspaper more.
Well, it was like that commitment to drop everything and I'm gonna go find the news, and they ended up.
And just be more timely with like certain stories that we're posting. And so from him, I was able to learn that there's a lot of different events that qualify for breaking news. It doesn't always have to be something big. It could be like the first day of school or an award that a student or teacher wins. And also we had Barb's sister talk to us, and she's a reporter for the Associated Press. And she focuses on a lot of feature stories, and I personally really enjoy writing those. And we talked to her and asked her questions over phone. And I think she just gave us really good insight on how to write a story that's both engaging but also informative of issues that are happening.
And the yearbook design and copy class, where instructor Julia Walker stressed the value of a good yearbook spread.
So everybody that's in my class is going to be on yearbook staff next year. And basically we've covered a little bit of everything. My goal for them by the end of the week is start to finish, they can make a yearbook spread. So that covers, you know, doing interviews to get the content for the spread, writing a yearbook story and making it a really interesting lead that's going to bring readers in, writing captions for photos, designing a strong spread that's going to get people's attention and organize that information that you've collected so that people understand what you're presenting in the yearbook spread.
I usually like to do is figure out what's my dominant photo.
One night gonna make it my spotlight. Wanna feel the
I run the boxing club here at KU.
Enough. My song, put it up on the stereo. I wanna feel the beat, feel it under me. DJ, 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 turn it up and let me lose control. Oh, it's the weekend, 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 and I'm on a roll. Feel the beat now, feel the beat now. Gonna freak out, gonna freak out. Put your drinks up, put your drinks up. Party don't stop, no, the party won't stop. Feel the beat now, feel the beat now. Gonna up and let me lose control.